I think the cannabis plant, it's existed for years and it's just gone through a lot of transformations in terms of like whether it's being used for spiritual practices or cultural significance or even personal for a person's health or lifestyle or well-being. And I think it's just a plant used in so many ways that can influence a person's experience and connection to themselves.
I would say that I'm someone who uses weed around 3 to 4 times a week on average, more specifically at night because it really helps me to unwind, relax, and sleep. This being said, I have a long-term goal of maintaining a healthy relationship with weed. So in order to do this, I ask myself 3 questions. The first one being how much I smoke, so THC amounts and stuff like that. And I also like to be very aware of what it is that I am smoking. Secondly, when I smoke. So once again, I mentioned I only smoke mostly at night. I find that this is better for a productive day. And most importantly, why I smoke. So I like to understand the reasons for my use of weed and also what it is that I am attempting to gain from smoking.
Right now, what I'm seeing in media is cannabis being marketed as a cure-all kind of thing. And not necessarily explicitly like this weed will do everything for you. It's more along the lines of like, like you can go on websites like that'll run through every single strain that exists allegedly and like give you all the effects and side effects and benefits and whatever. But like it's all weed at the end at the end of the day. It's all cannabis. So yeah, I just think it's a problematic component that we have to be aware of, that like it's now like a vehicle of like profit, and people are going to max out on the coping aspect, which is just like, yeah, like sure, if you find relief from cannabis in some manner, I think that's something you should be aware of and like approach with caution and investigate, through asking yourself questions actively.
I think with young people, their main motivation, I mean, there's a spectrum, but I think a lot of people, there's this misconception that cannabis, like smoking cannabis, is like healthy, like just healthy, and as opposed to smoking cigarettes. And yes, there are many more detriments to smoking cigarettes, but I wouldn't say cannabis is like the best alternative, at least not for everybody. And I think sometimes we fall into this area where you see like the potential health benefits of cannabis, of like CBD oils and stuff. And again, those do ring true for many things. But there is a certain limit. Every single person has their own threshold that they can, that their body is able to withstand, and that often gets overlooked.